Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm delighted to welcome you to this session on crafting your creative online hair identity. The third in our new series, Finding Your Signature Hair. Today we're going to explore a topic that touches us all. Whether we realize it or not, in today's digital era, having an online presence isn't merely useful, it's absolutely essential. I would even go so far as to say it's a must for us hairdressers, as it's essentially a visual medium and one that we can use to our advantage if well crafted and well maintained. Whether you're just starting out, a hair professional eager to develop, or a salon business owner with a vision, your online persona plays a pivotal role in shaping how people perceive you. It acts as your digital identity, your virtual hello. And in many cases, it is the very first and most lasting impression people have of you. Today, we're going to explore how to build a strong, authentic, and successful online presence. We'll explore what makes a digital persona truly effective, how to create content that genuinely represents who you are, and of course, the best methods for engaging with your audience. I will share some ideas on how to increase your visibility and credibility online. And the best part, the steps I share today aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical approaches that, with a bit of focus, can deliver immediate results. Let's begin by clarifying what we mean by an online presence. Essentially, this is the sum total of everything associated with your name, brand, or salon business on the internet. It includes your social media profiles, website, blogs, articles, and even the comments you leave on various forums and discussion boards. Every digital interaction contributes to your overall footprint. However, merely existing online isn't sufficient. To truly thrive and grow in this space, you need to be strategic, intentional, and above all, consistent. Simply posting now and then or maintaining a basic profile is not enough to cut through the noise in today's crowded digital world. Instead, you must actively engage with your audience and employ a well-thought approach, or what I would call a strategy. I believe that there are 5 key pillars to creating a successful online presence. The first is personal branding. This is the core of your online identity. It is the things that make you unique and distinguishes you from others in your field. Your personal brand includes your values, expertise, and the distinctive way you communicate with your audience. It's what people say about you when you're not around, or in this context, when you're not online. The second point is decide on which type of content to develop. The material you publish, whether in the form of posts, videos, podcasts, or social media, not only informs, but also establishes you as a real authority in hair and will define the level of engagement with your audience. Your content should always be relevant to your area of creative expertise. It should be consistent, feel valuable, and even memorable. Remember, you have to stand out and create impact in a noisy and competitive landscape. Remember, good content doesn't merely inform, it inspires and compels action. It should have an objective, like encouraging a salon visit, promoting new services, or winning new clients. Otherwise, why bother with all of this effort at all? You need to decide which platform is best for you. Do not be everything to everybody. Focus on your area or areas of expertise. Think about what you want and what you need to achieve. What creative message do you want to put forward as the brand of you? Focus on the platforms that will deliver the results that fit your creative or image goals. Different platforms deliver different things. Knowing how to use the strengths of each platform is crucial. This involves optimizing your profile, using the right keywords, and creating and then shaping your content to the specific audience and format of each platform. Engage with your audience. Building your online presence isn't a one-way street. The more effectively you engage with your audience, the more engaging and credible you become. Engagement goes beyond just posting regular updates. It involves interacting with your followers, responding to questions, and building genuine relationships. After all, people are more likely to trust and follow the brand of you when they are listened to, heard, and valued. Be consistent and authentic in everything you do. Consistency, and most importantly, authenticity in your messaging and content creation is key to building trust and staying true to your values. In other words, what you believe in creatively, even what you stand for in terms of hair, will ensure that your audience sees you as a genuine and real self. An inconsistent or unauthentic approach will lead longer term to disengagement, a loss of followers, ghosting, and even criticism online. These are some of the basics. So now let's go a little further. First step is to define your digital persona or identity before you start building your online presence, because it's important to define who you are and what you aim to achieve. Ask yourself a few key questions. What do I want to be known for? Think about your core skills, your passions, and areas of expertise. Are you known as a hair creative, a color master, an educated, or salon business owner with great ideas? Who is my target audience? Understanding who you want to reach and talk to is crucial. Are you targeting other hair creatives, potential clients, or the industry as a whole? Knowing your audience will help you create the right content and message. Which platforms are most relevant to my goals? Different platforms attract different audiences. For instance, LinkedIn might be best for professional networking, whilst Instagram and TikTok could be ideal for visually driven creative content. Choose the platforms that fit best with your vision and personal as well as professional goals. Think about what sets me apart from others. Identify your unique selling point. It might be a particular skill, a distinctive viewpoint, or even the way that you communicate. This uniqueness is what will make the brand of you stand out. One tip that I would recommend is that once you've answered these questions, that you create a kind of personal style and content list, the things that will form the basis of your online persona and be part of every post and every video. When it comes to creating a consistent professional image, you need to remember that online, impressions are made as fast as a swipe. So make sure you have great looking, impactful pictures, because in the world of hair, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Use high-res imagery because your pics represent your work and, more importantly, the brand of you. Consistency is key. Use a specific color scheme, typography, and overall design approach across all your digital platforms. This helps create brand consistency and audience recognition. Equally important is your TOV, or your tone of voice. How do you talk? Whether you're writing a caption on Instagram or a post on your website, use a tone that is authentic, knowledgeable, creative, and above all, approachable. Those are the things that represent the brand of you. And of course, if you have the budget, maybe even consider investing in a logo or even a custom designed website. When it comes to designing your website and even your social media layouts, think clean and simple and easy to navigate, because this will create a more positive user experience. Now, let's talk content, because in my world, content is king. This is the stuff that will engage, educate, and entertain your audience. To be effective, you need to produce exciting and relevant material with a clear idea of what you're doing and what you're creating, and most importantly, why are you doing it? So, showcase your creative process. Your online persona is not just a gallery of end results. It's an invitation to enter into your creative world. Share behind the scenes. Show little snippets of your work to keep people hungry for more. From first ideas and initial mood boards, right the way through to the finished look. This openness, this transparency, will allow your audience to see the level of thought, creativity, and effort that goes into everything that you produce. This will help build a loyal fan or customer base. Use your online channels to educate others, so create short how-to videos that build credibility and showcase your expertise. Share tips, tricks, and tutorials that reflect your creative skill set. Focus on common problems and offer solutions and recommendations that position you as an expert and that builds trust and credibility with clients and fellow hair professionals. Think of educational content as the foundation of your authority. So, when you're doing all of this, also think about sharing client testimonials and success stories, and let your client's salon experience speak for you. Showcase testimonials and success stories that highlight how your creative process has transformed your client's look and boosted their confidence. These stories add a personal touch to the brand of you and serve as powerful endorsements of your expertise. I always believe that your key is to make your clients your advocates. Your clients are your greatest ambassadors, so encourage them to share their stories on their own social media and to tag you. This not only amplifies your reach, but also reinforces your reputation as a creative who creates lasting, impactful results. Use features like Reels, Stories, and live sessions. These are features that allow you to interact more or less in real time with your audience. Use these tools to do Q&A sessions, live demos, and tutorials, or even virtual hair consultations. This creates a level of personal connection that static posts simply cannot achieve. Collaborate with other creatives, because collaboration is a great way to expand your reach. Partner with other professionals in the hair, beauty, and fashion industries, such as makeup artists, photographers, and stylists. These collaborations can introduce your work to new audiences and inspire fresh creative ideas. Become a storyteller. Don't be afraid to share your personal experiences, successes, and even setbacks to create personal stories that resonate with your audience. Authentic storytelling builds an emotional connection, making your brand more relatable and trustworthy. Share things like challenging moments or career highs, because emotional, genuine stories create lasting impact. Build engagement by encouraging your audience to ask questions. Encourage them to interact and comment. Invite them to share your content. Push them to join a tutorial, a special makeover, or a live session. If you are serious about building a strong online persona, then develop a content calendar that outlines what you'll post when and on which platforms. This helps maintain consistency of content around key events or important things in your hair calendar. Finally, let's speak about data and analytics. You know what? This is not normally something that I'm particularly competent about talking about, and I don't necessarily find it equally important. But what I do know, never underestimate the power of data. So if you can, use analytical tools to track the performance of your content and gather feedback from your audience. This information is invaluable for fine-tuning your approach and ensuring that your content remains relevant and engaging. You know what? A tip that I can offer you, and it's worth thinking about, building an online presence is not merely about messaging one way. It's about engaging with your visitors and building relationships and community, because meaningful engagement can turn a casual visitor into a loyal fan. Whenever your audience comments on your posts or sends you a message, take the time to respond thoughtfully. A simple, genuine reply can go a long way in building rapport. Remember, people appreciate when they feel heard. Collaborate and network. Don't hesitate to reach out to other industry experts or influencers. Collaboration not only expands your reach, but also adds layers of credibility to your online persona. Whether it's a joint webinar, an Insta takeover, or a creative collab, partnerships can introduce you to a new audience and reinforce your creative authority and expertise. Participate in engaging conversations on your channels, industry groups, and social media threads. By contributing in these spaces, you reinforce your position as a creative hair expert and build connections with like-minded individuals. Host live sessions and Q&As, because real-time interaction is one of the most effective ways to build trust and loyalty. Hosting live sessions or webinars will allow you to engage directly with your audience. It's a way to build authenticity and deliver a more human user experience. Engagement is a key tool, as it delivers a more personal, approachable, community-connected element to your online persona. When it comes to managing your online reputation, I cannot overstate how important this is. In today's interconnected world, a single mistake or a wrong comment can resonate negatively far and wide. So it's really important to manage your digital reputation proactively. No one is immune to criticism, but how you respond to it is critical. Address any negative feedback or criticism with professionalism, empathy, and transparency. A thoughtful response can turn a dissatisfied follower into a loyal advocate. Monitor comments. Stay on top of what is being said about you online. Tools such as Google Alerts can alert you to mentions of your name or brand. This allows you to respond swiftly to any issues that may appear. Showcase positive testimonials and endorsements. Display them prominently on your website or social profiles. They serve as social proof and reinforce credibility and creative expertise. While we all hope to avoid any online negatives, it's wise to have a plan in place. If you get a sudden wave of negative comments or ghosting, it's helpful to have a plan to help you respond quickly and to minimize any potential damage. Managing your online reputation is an ongoing process. It needs attention, regular care, and a willingness to make changes where necessary and when needed. If you want to take something out of all of this, maybe consider the following. Understand what you want to be known for, who your target audience is, and your unique selling point. Create a personal mission statement, your guiding light, the key things used consistently across all your social channels. Create a cohesive professional image and invest in high-quality visuals. Develop a consistent visual image across all your platforms, because first impressions matter. So make sure your online persona reflects and communicates the brand of you. Develop standout creative content. Plan and produce content that educates, engages, excites, inspires your audience. Use a mix of media and storytelling to build authority and connect with your audience on a human level. So engage actively with them. Build a community by responding thoughtfully to comments, collaborating with others, and participating in relevant online discussions, because authentic engagement fosters trust and loyalty. Manage your online reputation proactively. Handle negative feedback with care. Monitor comments and showcase positive testimonials. You know what? A strong brand and its credible image are the cornerstones of your digital identity. Stay consistent and true to your values. Remain authentic and never stop reviewing and refining your approach, because the opportunities for growth, connection, and success, they're endless. Last of all, remember that every digital interaction is a step forwards in building a lasting and successful online persona. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this session interesting. Now, don't forget to join me for our next session called Creating Your Perfect Consultation. That's a really important one. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So, see you soon.